All right, so Darko Helk, here we go. Going through here, nice space cushion. We're staggered. I forgot he likes to talk.
And even harder to prepare for.
Okay, hard to predict, hard to prepare for. Let's see. Blinker, pretty easy to predict. Good job with the progressive braking. Got a little bit of skidding, but then we're going to go ahead and move off into the right. So let's go ahead and talk about this one just a little bit because it's very, very important. MotoStar says it's hard to predict. So let's go ahead and take his perspective. Let's take our perspective and see what we can do when it comes to this right here. How are we going to plan? All right, so right here, let's take a quick look at the situation that we're in. We are staggered. We have a nice space cushion right here. This is the space cushion I'm talking about. You want to have that buffer zone around you in front, side to side, and behind, and possibly at different angles, basically everywhere. You want a bubble. It's a space cushion, it's a bubble. So right here, what we do have is a nice, big, long space cushion in front. We have this decent space cushion here. This person can easily come over, but we have all of this to work with. I can't tell with the mirrors, but the goal is to have that space cushion there. Now, when it comes to escape paths, this is the main thing here, is that if this person wants to come over, you do have a shoulder to move over. So keep that in the back of your mind. It's not something you want to do anyways all the time, but you want to keep that in the back of your mind, that is going to be something that you have an opportunity for. So if they come over like that, like I said, you could swerve and move over. What you can do is decelerate. That's what the arrow down looks like, and it's going to be progressive braking. So you're going to squeeze, 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 squeeze. Once you get a little bit of that front weight on that tire, you're going to squeeze even more, and you're going to actually have traction. What you don't want to do is smash, because it will stop the tire. And when you stop the tire, you're going to start sliding. So imagine you're sprinting and hauling ass. You're going as fast as you can, probably only 3 miles an hour because some of us are pretty out of shape. But anyways, you're hauling ass and you're running. How are you slowing down? Are you just immediately stopping your feet? No, you're going to fall face first. Are you slowly, putting your feet out in front of you and then trying to slow it down, and then you kind of come to a walking pace? That's exactly what you do. You don't smash the brakes. You don't smash and plant your feet and then fall forward. What you're doing is progressively slowing down, progressively braking. Think of it like that. The slower you go, the easier it is to finally just plant your feet and you're good to go. Just like progressive braking. You want to get that going, and then you can go even further. So now that we know that, we have escape paths, we have space cushions. Let's see what happens here. He says it's hard to predict. Let's take a look.
This is one of those situations that are very hard to predict and even harder to prepare for.
It's not harder to prepare for. That's what we're doing. So we got brake lights right there. Let's take a quick look. Brake lights and indicator right there. That is supposed to get you more of an orange stage situation. We do have an intersection coming up, so you should be coming up into an orange stage situation. So once we see that, we do know that this person wants to. This is their indication that they want to come in here. So right now, this is what I have. That's my total stopping distance. I want to make sure that I'm able to slow down within that distance. If I can't, I'm going to slow down, and swerve if I had to. Make sure you guys get yourself out of these situations. It's not hard to predict, and it's not hard to prevent. If you're situationally aware and you're able to do that, that's why we focus heavily in Unit 1. We start off in Unit 1 based off the Smart Rider principles, seeking and recognizing hazardous situations. That is very important, because if you can't see it, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Here we go. So brake. You see where we perceived and reacted a little bit late. Now that person, here's the thing. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, but that person should have switched from the far left and made a right. You're absolutely right. In this world, two truths can exist at the same time. This person did not do what they're supposed to do. That's one truth. The other truth, you can also apply the brakes and get yourself out of the situation. It's not either or. It's not either or.
Hospital.
I don't know, because when you flip, you're gonna go to the hospital, right? All right. So what kind of injuries do you think that person could have sustained right there? Write it in the comments. What kind of injuries you think they have? Look at the gear they have. They just have gloves, possibly a helmet, but it's just going to be a sweatshirt. Let's see. What do you think? What's going to be the biggest injury that they have? Here we go. Intersection. Ooh, so what do you think happened there? Why do you think this person did not crash? So let's take a quick look. You're going to see the bike jostle just a little bit. Here we go. So what do you think he's been doing right here? Hey, bikers, no problem, man. I'm glad you're here. Love having you here. So take a look. A little bit of jostle. Okay, so he didn't really do much. Maybe he just tried to adapt a little bit, but he got very lucky. Now, what's the pattern that we're seeing right here? What's this called? SOV, side of the vehicle, side of the car. It's a car. Exactly. If you see the side of a car, side of the vehicle, that is an intersection. We need to be in orange stage coming up to an intersection because of dum-dums like that. Got very lucky. And it's a hazard. Exactly, Scott. Here we go. Craig does stuff. That's another side of the vehicle. Let's take a quick look. Look at the side of the vehicle right here. Side of the vehicle, side of the vehicle. Got a nice little air horn. You notice how the air horn did not make them stop and get out of the way and all of a sudden disappear so that you can keep going forward. No, he didn't. No, it didn't. What you have to do is progressively brake in this situation. You guys, you start to recognize this stuff. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause. You have to start recognizing that a lot of these crashes and close calls are happening because of sides of the vehicles like this or intersections. But what are the things that we do have control over? We know that if we slow down our speed on a lot of these incidents, we're not going to have a crash. You know, it's going to reduce a major factor. Speed is a major factor. Another factor in all of this is not knowing how to brake. So going too fast and not knowing how to stop is going to be a huge problem. Panic braking is a huge problem. Doing the horn is a huge problem because you're not doing the brakes. There's a lot of wasted movements. Wasted movements will kill you when literally milliseconds mean a lot. So guys, focus specifically on braking and turning and acceleration. Focus on that.
Up proof that driving in a group requires more focus.
Yep.
It was a moment to look around to bring about an unpleasant.
That's how we talk to each other. That's how we pay attention and talk to each other. We let each other know what's going on our Cardo Pack Talk bolds. So right now we're riding in a group. So the main thing here is that we do need to be paying attention. Remember, we are in yellow stage, zoned into the ride. Now, we're not necessarily going to be in orange stage or red stage just all the time. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully we're bouncing between yellow and orange. But right here, if we're the person in the front, what we need to be doing is communicating to the people in the back. You know, the person in the front is the leader, showcasing what it is that we're supposed to be doing, where we're supposed to be going. And one way that we do that is through our Cardo Pack Talk bolds and the new Edge that just came out. We talk to each other. Hey, we're coming up to a stop. I'm going to be turning left, so slow it down. And that's going to give that auditory response. It's going to keep the person engaged because just visuals, there's too much going on. You're going to see that right here. He's going to be looking left and right, moving around.
More focus.
So he's looking right.
It was a moment to look.
He's going to be looking left. And we're slowing down, and then, uh-oh. So there's no real malicious intent on this. This is just going to be something that he didn't mean to do. So he's looking left, right, looking right. He's looking through here, looking through there, but our buddies in the front didn't let him know that we were slowing down. So make sure you guys grab yourself a Cardo. Link is in the description. You get a discount, and I get an affiliate link, no extra cost to you, and it helps out the channel if you're going to get a Cardo anyways.